Good afternoon, Master Tanaka. Good afternoon. I am the being, as the device herself was describing, from another galaxy. Okay, Master? I come to have a dialogue with you because we here on our planet have already gone through everything that is happening here on planet Earth. We were also at a lower energetic level, and through energies conducted by the universe, we began to receive an energy much higher than what we were used to. And that energy, when it was settled on our planet, there was a change in the electromagnetic field that many beings obviously couldn't stand, and many beings disincarnated. But there were energetic structures that were adapting and were adapting to this new energy, as it was the case of myself. Because this frequency that is here talking to the master is the frequency that I have became. Because there are consciousness of ways of being, and this consciousness of ways of being are what make these frequencies become apparent or not. Here on your planet Earth, these frequencies that you say are you incarnate. But I observe that is not only you incarnates who are manifesting here on planet Earth. When the electromagnetic field starts to change, I tell Master Tanaka that there are many disturbances. And these disturbances, they can bring a benefit or harm. Depends on each human being. Here, the energy that has been established is beneficial. It is the energy of the absolute. So, these electromagnetic disturbances that we are perceiving here will start to cause many disincarnations. And I will even tell the master many breaks in the physical planes. Because these breaks in physical planes will cause a change in your geography. You know how is demographic plane. This is what you say here. So this will begin to occur because of these electromagnetic disturbances. But what does it happen? It is like I'm going to say. There is a modulation that runs against your flow. So much so. This modulation is what is going to cause this change in the axis of the planet Earth. Because the master himself knows that it will have to be as it was, I would say, an opposite movement. You say anti-rotation. Is that it, master? So it will start to happen. These electromagnetic vibrations that are present here will begin to do this on your planet. And this, I say to the master, is as it happened on our planet. It will begin to bring about the energy that you here know as panic. Because there is still this consciousness on your planet. Even though the energy that has been established here is absolute, there are still remains that you call shadows. And these shadows, yes, I say to the master, are loose across your planet. Because we've observed many shadows loose across your planet. And these shadows will begin to act on those beings that are in low energy, because it is these shadows that will be led through your work. So all these frequencies that are in resonance with these shadows, they will be shifted. The master himself has already been informed of this work, yes? But what happens? It is necessary that through our work that we are here bring to the master, okay? This is why I am present here. Because this, I say, this experience that we have, that we went through on your planet, it is useful here now. It is useful so that this work of conduction of these shadows is done in the most effective way and in the way that brings less harm to the planet Earth. Because planet Earth, even though it is in a fifth dimension, it is still connected to all these human beings that are here on planet Earth. So, when these human beings are let and disconnected from the planet Earth, it will start to be like electromagnetic expansions that can bring a breakdown on planet Earth. And the work being conducted here is so that planet Earth remains intact, so that it doesn't become fragmented. Because as it happened on our planet, the fragmentation of planet Earth can occur. Because what does it happens? When pieces, because these human beings who are incarnated are like pieces. When pieces are torn off from planet Earth, it is necessary that there is a work to instantly supplant this energy that is torn off from the planet. As on the other planets, I will say, when there was energetic conduction and when the adaptations of the electromagnetic field began to take place, these breaks were not observed and were not instantly healed. The planets, they started to fragment because they started to suffer breaks. And what was left of some of them were very small fragments that are wandering around the universe today. Because there isn't adaptation of the beings that inhabit the planet to the energy. For this reason today, the work that has been done here on planet Earth so that as many people as possible stay on planet Earth is also about safeguarding the integrity of the planet Earth. Because Gaia is a consciousness, and when she raised her consciousness, she also allowed all the human beings who inhabit the planet to raise their consciousness. This is Gaia's love for all humanity. That's why this energy, she is here for all human beings. Because if it was an energy, a consciousness that only Gaia would be allowed, I tell the Master that all of you would have been decimated by now. None of you would be inhabiting planet Earth anymore. But as this energy is available to all human beings, this means that Gaia is open for all human beings to remain here on planet Earth. But she has, of course, the understanding that beings who no longer have any energy will have to be readapted to other orbs. For this is also Gaia's love. But when we are here and observe so many shadows in the electromagnetic field here on Earth, our work here has been requested. Because in our planet we have overcome all these energetic failures. I will even tell the Master, most of them, of course, because some will always have to be taken to other orbs, because this is the energy of unconditional love. But most of them, a good part of them, we were able to heal. And we leave our planet integrated with the new energy, with the new electromagnetic field that was conducted to our planet. So our planet was kept intact. And I tell the Master that is much a larger planet than planet Earth. So our experience was required to be used in your work, because your work to lead the greatest number of human beings to the fifth dimension is important for the integrity of the planet Earth. So when our presence is needed in your work, we will be here, because Master himself will perceive our presence. But when it is not necessary, of course, we will stay focused on always being conducting our energy. But as our experience, it was required, so we are here. We are here willing to work for Gaia. We are here to unite our energy in your work. So today, what I'm here, Master, only is bringing out your awareness of our presence. Of course, we are never, I will tell the Master, infringing on free will. Because here on planet Earth, free will, it is always respected. So this is an instruction that we will follow to the letter. Because we are given an order by Master Jesus that free will is a factor that we must always respect. So we will never infringe your free will. But I say to the Master that our actions will be present. Our action will be present here on planet Earth when it is necessary. Is there any clarification that Master wants to have with me? No, I think it's quite clear. And I'm going to ask a lot of help from you so that we can lead as many people as possible into the fifth dimension. Yes, yes, we are here for this. We are here because we also observe that since you don't have this experience, okay, when it's time to supplant, many times you won't realize it. And when you do, it will be too late. All right? Right. So this is why we are here. Because as much as there is an expansion of consciousness, there also needs to be, I will say many times, you will say, because your vocabulary is limited, but I will put it like a panoramic view. Many times it is necessary to have this panoramic view. And because you don't have this consciousness yet, and we've been through this and have this experience, this is why we are here. So yes, of course, our work here would become effective. Okay, Master? So with much respect, with much gratitude, I said goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.